Hey everybody, I'm Tyler Ketchum. Welcome back to Ramble on a Song, where I give you some of the background on some of these tunes and let you in on the writing process that went into them. All right, here we go. All right, let's jump in here. This month's song is Good at Bad News, which is off of our album Best of the Worst Kind that came out in 2019. Let's just jump into it. It's in the key of G, and let's go through the lyrics. I'll take a lottery ticket and a lighter, please. I just know I'm gonna win, because if I don't, I'm gonna freeze. The power's going out and the lights are too. Babe, if we don't win the lottery, don't know what we'll do. I just wanted to... I had that first line already started. Most of my songs start off with the first line. Usually, it's not always the case, but I'll take a lottery ticket and a lighter, please. That was... I wanted to... If I was down to my last few dollars, it's like, what would you buy that could possibly turn it all around or help in any way? So it was like, you buy a lottery ticket, you could become rich, or the power's going out and the lights are too. What do you need? A lighter, a pack of matches, flame, life. That's what I was going with there. And now we go to the second verse. It's a cheap escape, it's a master plan. It could be the reaper ruin of most any man. We're talking about the lottery here. But with our pockets green and our troubles gone, we'll wonder how come we done went and suffered so long. It's just kind of a play on, feeling like you have control over something by buying a lottery ticket. I know a lot of people, including, my family, my wife's family, everybody you talk to seems to have the story, what if we won the lottery? Or they think about that. What would we do if we won the lottery? Who would we help? What would we buy? Where would we live? That's a pretty common thing. And, winning the lottery is a pretty... it's not, you don't have the greatest chance in the world. I don't know anyone that's ever won the lottery, but yet we talk about it like it's such a common thing, and what if it happened to us? That's where I was going with the whole song, really. Then we go into the chorus. It'll work out fine or it won't, we can't choose. Me and my baby can handle the blues. She deserves to win, but I've been known to lose. Me and my baby can handle, or are good at bad news. This is just really about, I know this is something that I do, people kind of stress about things they can't do anything about. You have no control over some things, and you can't stress about those things. You just have to accept them and try to move on and figure things out as you go. Good at bad news, that just means, when you have so much bad news, you start to get better at dealing with it, and sometimes it seems like that's what's happening in our life. This song was basically written about me and my wife, and some of the things that we've gone through. We go to verse 3 now. I postpone new beginnings by being late, write down the wrong time and chalk it up to fate. Now I look like a flake with my thumb in the wind. I sure hope second chances come around again. Now, if you guys are a Patreon, on our Patreon page, I shared a clip from an interview that I did where I told the story about this verse in particular. But I'll just do another kind of a short version of that story. I had this meeting with my friend Gary Braun. He was going to give me some information on some booking agents that we could look at, and which was really exciting for me and the band. And so I was really excited about this meeting, and I ended up writing down the wrong time somehow and showed up an hour late, and he was already he had to catch a plane, and it was like the worst feeling in the world. I've always been taught to be everywhere 5 minutes early, and your time is worth everything, and I messed that up. So I was just having one of the worst days, and I came home, and I had been working on this song, and I ended up writing that verse that day, which made me feel better, and which is kind of why this whole writing thing, I've always loved it, is because it sometimes, even on your worst day, it can make you feel better because you got something out of that bad day with some lyrics. So that's where that verse comes from. Then it goes back into the chorus again. Let's see, is there anything else I can think of? It'll work out fine or it won't, we can't choose. Me and my baby can handle the blues. She deserves to win, but I've been known to lose. Me and my baby can handle. Me and my baby are good at bad news. That's. I like to. Yeah, I guess one thing I could say about that is I like to use words that mean opposite things, but make them make sense in a sentence. Anytime I can do that, I go for it. Good at bad news. I write down the wrong time, right and wrong, even though it's a different type of, even though it means something different. If you say it, that's my favorite thing about songwriting is you can't spell a word when you're saying it. You know, you can use it in two different ways and give one line two different meanings just depending on who's listening and which way they go with it. That's my favorite. Okay, let's see. Last verse. This one's going fast. Maybe we'll buy old clothes and sell them like new. Spin silk into gold, honey. That's what we'll do. Living like hillbillies in the Beverly Hills. If it could all pan out, we'd pay up some of these bills. This one was just really kind of real to me and Jen's story. If you don't know, we have a vintage, a Western vintage clothing shop that we do pop-ups at concerts and different things like that, and also have a website and do the social media with that. It's called the Western Wanderer, if anybody's interested in that. We sell vintage Western clothes, hats, and boots, and all kinds of cool stuff like that. And so definitely check that out. So that's where that verse came from, you know. Maybe we'll buy all clothes and sell them like new. Spin silk into gold, honey. That's what we'll do, you know, to get by, to make money, to, you know, it's just a story about what we are doing all the time, trying to come up with new ways to bring a little bit of green to our pockets. And then we got Living Like Hillbillies in the Beverly Hills. I was really happy. I got to mention two of my favorite shows growing up in the last album. First off, Gunsmoke in my grandpa's song, The Storyteller, which I'll be doing on here soon. And this one, the Beverly Hillbillies. I mean, I didn't want everybody to just think of the Beverly Hillbillies show. You know, the line stands as itself without the show. But you know, if we were to hit it big, not that I would move into the big city or anything like that, but if we were put in that position, you know, we would definitely be a little different living among rich people. So that was just kind of my take on that. And that's it. Then we do the chorus again, and gosh, this song is just about not letting things get to you, especially the things that you can't control, and get better at bad news. You know, you get better at life as you go on, and you get better at taking on all the stressful things and all the things that you need to get through. I think that's everything. I don't think I had any other points to that. I think that's it. Thanks everybody for tuning in to Ramble on a Song. Let me know in the comments what song you want to hear next, and spread the word about the Patreon page. I've been having a lot of fun digging into these songs, so spread the word and let me know what you want to hear next. All right, we'll see you next time. Adios for now.